15 secrets every rich person knows. If it seems like the rich know something about money that the rest of us don't, it's probably because they do. There must be some reason the richest 1% of people now hold more than 30% of the world's wealth, according to the Federal Reserve. 1. Spending must align with goals. The rich know what they care about. Maybe it's passing wealth to another generation, or maybe it's attaining a particular lifestyle. They are mindful of not wasting resources on things that have no value. The wealthy tend to spend money only on things they care about. The rest of us can learn from this by setting our own goals and then monitoring our spending to see if it aligns with those goals. 2. Don't waste money to impress others. Most rich people don't spend their time and money trying to impress others. They are not in a race. They know they have made it, so their attention is not on what others think. Many wealthy individuals wouldn't have become rich if they had spent their hard-earned money buying things to keep up with others, he added. 3. Have plenty of liquidity. The rich make sure they have sufficient liquidity, or cash, to cover their short-term needs. They maintain an emergency fund so they don't have to disrupt their life for an unexpected occurrence, Kay said. The fact that rich people have money set aside for a rainy day isn't solely a function of their wealth. They have cash reserves because they are disciplined enough to save. 4. Avoid fees at all costs. Fees can easily eat away at your wealth. Whether it's a late fee on credit payment, a foreign transaction fee from using a debit card abroad, or an overdraft fee on your checking account, it's important to avoid incurring unnecessary fees. Wealthy people understand every fee they pay means less money in their pockets. 5. Know what you're paying in investment fees. The rich also pay attention to investment fees, something many others overlook. For example, more than half of workers don't know they're paying fees on their workplace retirement savings accounts, according to a study by the National Association of Retirement Plan Participants. Yet those fees can eat away at your returns. The more you're paying in mutual fund fees or transaction fees means less money in your pocket. 6. Asset location is as important as asset allocation. If you've read anything about investing and saving for retirement, you've likely encountered advice about asset allocation. That means having the right mix of investments, rather than putting all of your money in just one asset. However, the rich know that asset location is just as important as asset allocation. In other words, the rich don't keep all of their assets in one type of account, such as a tax-deferred retirement savings account. Instead, they spread it around. Wealthy people also have investments in brokerage accounts to limit the impact of taxes in retirement. 7. Choose the right retirement savings account. You can earn tax benefits by contributing to a 401k or similar plan because contributions come out of your paycheck before taxes, lowering your taxable income, and the money grows tax-deferred when you withdraw that money in retirement. However, it will be taxed at your regular income tax rate, which is currently as high as 37% for the wealthiest taxpayers. You don't get any tax breaks by investing in stocks, bonds, or mutual funds through a brokerage account. But if you hold these investments for more than a year, they'll be taxed at the long-term capital gains rate, which ranges from 0% to 20% but tops out at 15% for most taxpayers. 8. Donate to charitable causes. Wealthy individuals know that donating to charity doesn't only help the world at large, it also helps their finances. If you itemize your tax return rather than take the standard deduction, you can deduct charitable contributions to qualified organizations. The more you deduct, the more you reduce your taxable income. Charitable giving is an excellent tool to mitigate tax consequences. The wealthy know this, and you don't have to be wealthy to do it. 9. Salary isn't the whole story. Climbing the corporate ladder will only get you so far. At some point, you reach your earning potential and plateau. The rich know that to grow wealth, it's important to make your money work hard for you, not the other way around. Robert Kiyosaki, author of the #1 best-selling personal finance book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, built his entire money philosophy around this concept. 10. Take advantage of time, not timing. No one can predict what the stock market will do tomorrow. The wealthy know this and do not attempt to moonlight as day traders. Time is more important to investment success than timing. Most of the population believes that timing the market's moves is the key to growing rich through the stock market. The wealthy, however, understand that time and compound returns are the most important factors in growing wealth. 11. Put it in writing. The difference between having an idea and putting it on paper is often what separates the uber successful from average folks. If you equate success with wealth, it might be time to start writing down your goals, both large and small, to become rich. Thomas Corley, author of Rich Habits. The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals, noted that 67% of the wealthy people he surveyed wrote down the goals, while 81% kept a to-do list. If your goal is to become a multi-millionaire, write it down, along with an action plan for making it happen. 12. Understand value over cost. The wealthy person has three best friends: her attorney, her accountant, and her advisor. The wealthy tend to use the law and tax code to their advantage when figuring out how to maximize their wealth, especially over multiple generations, and they are not afraid to spend money up front for counsel to get these answers. 12. Be your boss. Employees work to make their bosses rich. If you aim for true wealth, consider starting your own business. According to Forbes, over 70% of the 2,668 people on its list of 2022 billionaires made their fortunes as self-made billionaires through founding or co-founding a company. Many middle-class workers think that starting a business is too risky. The wealthy understand that what's risky is allowing your time and earnings to be dictated by a boss who couldn't care less about whether you get what you want for your life. 13. Use other people's money. To the average person, the old saw that it takes money to make money might sound like a tired cliché used to justify irrational spending. For the wealthy, however, it's a golden rule. The key is leveraging other people's money to increase your wealth. Trading time for dollars is a loser's game, especially as technology destroys many jobs that don't require a highly skilled human being. Using money from banks or investors and hiring people to work for you is a time-tested formula for building wealth. Not to mention the tax laws, which heavily favor businesses. 14. Change your thinking. Grant Cardone, an international sales expert, best-selling author, and radio show host of The Cardone Zone, said in an Entrepreneur article that there's no shortage of money on planet Earth, only a shortage of people who think correctly about it. To become a millionaire, you must end the poverty thinking. In addition to banishing fears of scarcity, you have to truly believe you'll be rich to get rich. I went from nothing, no money, just ideas and a lot of hard work, to create a net worth that probably cannot be destroyed in my lifetime. The first step was making a decision and setting a target. Every day for years, I wrote down this statement: I am worth over $100 million. 15. Invest in yourself. Successful people know that it's worth investing time, money, and energy to improve yourself. This can entail reading a self-improvement book, taking a class, or learning new skills. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel to receive our next educative videos.